No, last year I thought our guys hung in there. I had a good year. Obviously made the playoffs for the conference, and it's a difficult conference. I mean, it came down to the wire to the last couple of weeks, and I think our guys hung in there and played well together as a team. So obviously, returning 11 of our 12 guys, having a core group of guys coming back. I'm excited for this year. Well, we do. We've got 6 seniors. We've got Devin Lesniak, who obviously was an all-conference player last year. And Kellen Murray was our second leading scorer. And, of course, we got Marcus Dyson, Louis Sarsgrow, Mitch Ballella, and Woody Butler. So it's a good group of guys. Obviously, Devin, did a very good job of putting the ball in the basket for us last year and also distributing the basketball, playing the point. And I thought Kellen got more and more comfortable as the season progressed. And, Marcus was big key for us in terms of being a defensive stopper and grabbing rebounds. And Lou, when he was healthy, he had a stretch there of 5-6 games where he had like 11.6 boards. So, with the experience of those guys, obviously Woody's size, athleticism, and, Mitch obviously knows how to play with their experience. And I think as seniors, I think they're going to be hungry this year. So, obviously we're looking forward to tipping off tomorrow night against Frostburg and then playing in the Pride of Maryland tournament. And then next week is our first conference game against Ursinus here at home. Yeah, well, Chris Coles and Evan Pupilis, and then also I want to throw in there Tyler Rudd. Chris is extremely competitive, has worked hard since he's got here. Is a gym rat, plays hard, does whatever you ask. So he's going to be a big part of our offense here from the point guard position, and also defensively he's going to get after people. Tyler Rudd, also a tough kid, rebounds, defends, and he's a guy that lives in the gym, and I think he's really worked on his offensive game this year as well. And of course Evan Pupilis was a pleasant surprise last year, and I think he started every game for us, provided a lot of inside presence in terms of rebounding, and then also defensively. I mean, last year in terms of the conference, you had guys like McDaniel, Powers, John Ward at Ursinus, and I thought Evan did a very good job for us inside on the defensive end. Yeah, we've got 5 freshmen right now, and unfortunately Kenny Rankins has not been able to practice with us yet. He has a bone bruise in his foot. But the other 4 guys have been doing a good job. I think we have a solid group of players this year, and there's not a whole lot of difference between seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. We've got 4 freshmen. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple play tomorrow night. I think Andrew Merlot's had a good preseason. He plays a point. He's from Delaware. Phil Perry, I think, can provide some athleticism, some defense, some rebounding. He's from Annapolis. And Doug McCrone, I think he's got a high basketball IQ, can shoot the basketball, and he's from the Philadelphia area. And then we've got Tyler Smith from Falston. And in our scrimmage, he shot the ball very well. So I've been happy with the 4 freshmen that have been practicing, with us here in the preseason. Yeah, well, hey, defense is always a staple, and I think we were 11th in the country last year in terms of scoring defense. So we do spend a lot of time on it. It would be nice if we put the ball in the basket a little bit more this year, and that's something we're working on as well. And big thing is, hey, we got to defend, rebound, play as a team on the offense end every night, and hopefully things will take care of themselves. Sure, now we get a chance to travel back to Frostburg for 2 years in a row. And but hey, we're looking forward to that challenge. Obviously, we went there last year. We fell a little short. So I mean, hey, it's a good test right off the bat. I think we only have 2 home games in our first 11, which will certainly get us prepared here for the conference. It's good. Get a chance to play Frostburg, who won the Pride of Maryland last year. They have a good team returning, and then obviously, whoever else we may play in the second and third round of the Pride of Maryland tournament. But it's always good because you're going to be playing against good competition, and hopefully that prepares you for the Centennial Conference.